Are you considering a camping trip to the Kentucky Horse Park Campground? In this video, we are putting this popular campground to the test to see if it's truly worth the hype. From the campsites to the amenities, we're covering it all. Whether you're a horse enthusiast, an outdoor lover, or just looking for a fun family vacation spot, you won't want to miss this honest review. So saddle up and let's dive in to see if Kentucky Horse Park Campground is the perfect destination for your next adventure. All right, we're geared up for our first trip of the year. We'll see you in the morning and heading to Kentucky Horse Park. Made it to the horse park. They wouldn't let us check into the campsite early though, even though nobody stayed there. That kind of stunk, but whatever. There's plenty of parking, so if you've got your camper or something, you can go ahead and go start exploring. Check out our Kentucky Horse Park review video for more information on it. All right, Kentucky Horse Park, we are set up. Got a couple neighbors. Nobody right next to us though, so that's nice. And then what's cool about this spot, if you've got kids, playground right there. And then you've got the bathrooms and shower house somewhat close. Close enough to where you won't be able to smell it, but also convenient. The park is broken up into 4 loops. We stayed in D. I'd recommend staying close to whatever you'll use the most. If the pool's your spot, loop B would be the best. Well, first day's lunch, brats and beans. Let's go. For the most part, a lot of the sites are nice and level, but 226 and 228 are, it's probably hard to even tell in the video how unlevel those are, so stay away from those. So there's a laundromat. This is the women's side. This is the men's. Another thing on the bathrooms, on the showers, so it looks like they all had doors, but some drunk idiots probably ripped them off, but the shower itself is actually pretty nice compared to a lot of the showers. Let's be honest, the bar is pretty low when it comes to campground bathrooms. This one was pretty nice. Kind of a little neat thing too, I haven't seen in a lot of places, is a little game room. It's like silly take your money prizes, but still sort of neat. Right across from the check-in store. And then right by the playground, so you've got your restrooms, shower, playhouse, game room, laundromat, all that stuff's in this inner loop. Not far from the campsite. And the camp store actually has a little bit of everything. Lots of, if you forget some stuff, there's even beer, so that's, if you're used to state parks, that's not typical. They've got some extra food, country ham. Nice little store. The park also has a dog park, so if you bring your pup, you've got a place where you can let them off the leash for a while. Everywhere else, definitely keep them on a leash. One of the best parts of camping, got the fire going, chilling with my buddy. Just getting the baby squared away in there. It's not too busy. There's a few people out doing random stuff. So far, no complaints. Her first camping adventure. This is like his 5th, I think. Just trying to get some coals going. At least a nice hotbed to cook some burgers on. Soul, salt, pepper, Cajun seasoning. So should be pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna cook them on there. Should be pretty good. They could have thawed out a little better, but it is what it is. Something else that's kind of cool is the playground's lit up when it gets dark, so you can play longer. That's pretty cool. Well, we're winding down for the evening, watching Big Daddy. Just relaxing a little bit. It was a good day.
Fussy little baby.
We had a fussy little baby and a mildly whiny toddler at times, but overall it was a good day. Good morning, campers. Not quite as cool as it was yesterday, thank God. It was miserable. Something got into the trash last night. I'm not sure why I didn't think to put it in the back of the truck or something, but I didn't. But other than that, I will say a couple things you don't hear. So here's a couple tips. They don't tell you about the train noises here, and they don't tell you about all the traffic from 75 you can hear. So those are two things that I heard nothing about, weren't mentioned. If you're used to hearing a lot of heavy traffic, might not bother you. You're used to hearing trains, might not bother you. I know when I was a kid, it didn't bother me at all. Like, you got used to it pretty fast. But where I'm not used to it anymore, it bugged me a little bit. But once the rain came through, slept like a baby. So there's that. Anytime you're in the Lexington area, I strongly recommend stopping by West 6 and trying a beer. They're great. Park also has a nice pool. No diving board or anything, but it's cool. There's also a kiddie pool, and then, you know, some nice shaded area to relax in. The B Loop also has a laundromat, bathhouse. The other side had tennis courts, but over here we've got a basketball hoops, so that's nice. There's also a nice sand volleyball net and another nice playground. And there's some extra parking as well for the pool area. Also wanted to mention both sides have the bathhouse, laundry, restrooms, and playgrounds. Well, here's a walking, biking, golf cart. But I'm not exactly sure where this really goes. I know there's a trail that goes all the way into Lexington, but I don't know if this is it. That's neat. Private property that way. So yeah, the Legacy Trail does go all the way in. I guess I'm not too much walking back here, but I'm not going very far. Looks like there's a huge house back over in there. This looks really pretty. So if you're into bicycling, totally check this out. Looks really cool. Good little place to fish. It's a nice place in general. If you want to check this trail out, it starts here. Not sure what this was, but it's pretty cool looking. Looks like at some point it was camping. There's couple power hookups. That's like an elite secluded spot. And there's some kind of game over here. I don't know what that is. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments. What is this? This is the primitive camping area, which is a massive area, so I guess you just pick a spot and camp. There's no fire pits, anything like that, so you'd need to bring your own if that's what you're trying to do. But it's just like one of the first turnoffs when you come in. Looks like there's supposed to be like a statue or something here, but there's nothing. This is out at the end of the primitive camping area. If you have any idea what that's supposed to be, let everybody know in the comments. It's kind of like one of those things where there was something there and they took it off, but this looks fairly new, so I don't think it's something old. We had a great time here at the horse park. It's our last morning. It's chilly, a brisk 34 degrees, so I don't really have any complaints other than the road and stuff, but they have absolutely no control over that in trains. Great place, check it out. As always, please consider subscribing and give the video a like and leave a comment if you've camped at Kentucky Horse Park. Let us know your story.